Hey guys, I wanted to make a bit of a follow-up video regarding Bill C-21 and what it is that us airsofters or paintballers can do to pitch in and stop this bill from going through. As you may already know, whether it be by watching my last video regarding Bill C-21 or the multiple videos right now going around talking about the importance of stopping Bill C-21, there is a very real possibility of our airsoft communities and paintball communities becoming eradicated here in Canada, just vanishing in a blink of an eye, all because of one bill going through and destroying everything we've built. As a whole, airsofters and paintballers need to stand behind those fighting Bill C-21, and we need to do our part. That being said, our voices are being heard. Airsoft and paintball communities around Canada are uniting, and multiple news networks are acknowledging us. This is amazing. However, while the fight continues for us, there are a few groups I want to talk to in particular. First off, if you consider yourself part of that kid airsofter or paintballer group, and you feel like this Bill C-21 stuff is much bigger than you are, maybe you're scared or worried and you just don't know which steps to take and you're kind of confused while all the adults bicker and try and get this thing taken care of, there is something you can do. Take a moment, think about what airsoft or paintball means to you, okay? And talk to your parents. Your parents or guardian or older brother or sister, any adult in your life that you're close with, that you can trust, can help you get through this and can help you fight Bill C-21. All you have to do is talk to those adults in your life, tell them what airsoft or paintball means to you, and that Bill C-21 will take that away. The adults in your life may not even be aware of the huge communities that are at stake here. You have an opportunity to educate them and let them know exactly what may happen if Bill C-21 goes through. Let them know what's at stake for you and your community, and they can contact local MPs on your behalf. And their friends of friends can do that. And more family members can pitch in and do their part if they share that belief with you. You have an opportunity to mobilize, in a sense, so many more people around you than others can. You may be surprised just how much you're able to contribute compared to one adult. That's the amazing thing about airsoft and paintball. It's that there's so much youth in airsoft and paintball communities. There's so many kids just running around with their toy guns. I mean, there are so many kids involved with airsoft and paintball that it's just as important to them that these communities stay alive as it is to the adults that also share this hobby. For that reason, you have just as much, if not more, power than us adults who share this hobby with you. You have your parents, you have your friends, you have your older brother and sister, you have those adults in your life that you trust that might share those beliefs with you and might want to support you and your fight to keep your hobby alive and your communities alive. Airsoft and paintball are just as important to you as it is to me. If you're unsure what to do, please talk to these people in your life. They can point you in the right direction, or you can point them in the right direction. Think about how much more of a voice the airsoft and paintball communities would have if kids got involved as well, because it's just as important to them. Okay, so another group that came to my attention was those outside Canada. Obviously, if you're outside Canada, you can't technically interfere politically. You can't really prevent C-21 from going through in a direct fashion. That would be highly illegal. That being said, if you are outside the country, if you feel like you want to just contribute in some way, you definitely can. Whether it be through your own social media outlets, if you want to spread awareness, maybe you want to contact the Canadians you know in your life and let them know what's at stake. To those whom it may concern, if you know those Canadians, let them know Let them be informed if they don't already know what's happening to Airsoft or Paintball or just Bill C-21 in general. If you upload to YouTube, if you're an Airsofter who likes to upload videos and maybe you live in the States, talk to your community, talk to your viewers and let them know what's happening in Canada. This is already happening, might I add. A lot of YouTube channels across the globe are talking about Bill C-21. I know that Evike is aware, Airsoft GI is aware. A lot of Airsoft retailers, big and small, are aware of what's happening, and they too have a lot at stake. If you live outside the country, talk to your local retailer. Let them know what's happening if they don't already. Allow them to also spread that awareness to their customers, to their potential Canadian customers. All we need is that word of mouth, that spreading of information, whether it be inside or outside the country. The more people know, the more of a topic this becomes, the more serious this becomes, and the more foolish it looks that a bill like this would get put through if so many people are talking about it outside of Canada. Like, think about that. In a sense, this is already happening. This information is already circulating. But if you feel like you can contribute by doing the exact same steps, do it. Don't just say, oh, well, that guy's doing it, it's fine. No, do your part. Do the exact same thing. Spread the information. Let your retailer know. Say something on your social media. I don't know if this is possible, but if you live outside the country and you're able to send messages to the government of Canada, do that too. Do whatever you feel like you need to do, even if you live outside the country. Communicate with somebody, anybody, whether they be from the top or just your neighbor who also loves Airsoft or Paintball. Doesn't matter. Let them know what's at stake in Canada for those communities, and you'll be doing your part. The last group I want to talk to is one that I didn't even think of until it was brought to my attention. And now that I think about it, it actually makes a lot of sense. The group I'm talking about is film students. Film students, and maybe on another relatable sense, I guess, YouTubers. YouTubers that make special effects videos with prop weapons, okay? If you're a low production type film student or special effects creator, you're gonna need prop weapons if that's what you like to work with, right? Maybe you can't get the real stuff and have a license to own the real stuff. Maybe you're too young, or maybe all you can afford are these airsoft guns that look like the real thing. You can say bye-bye to those props. Technically, Bill C-21 can be just as devastating for you if that's sort of what you work with. If you need all these prop weapons to make cool special effects films, or just short films with action in it, I mean, you're gonna need these props. If you're a student that's learning film, you might need these kind of props to make really cool movies or films. So Bill C-21 would ruin that for you. If it's your passion to make these kind of films, you gotta fight Bill C-21. Talk to your film buddies, talk to your friends, talk to your school that you're part of. Maybe get your school involved, right? If you're some kind of film school, I'm not really familiar with film schools in Canada, but think about that. Think about forming a group or getting students together, talking to your teachers, talking to your professors, whoever, right? Get your school involved. Let them know how important maybe these kind of props are to learning to be a better film student for the future. Think about that. Think about any kind of points you can make to defend your ability to acquire these harmless props. Getting an entire school department behind this kind of movement is crucial. This is a major benefit to us. At least that's what I think. I mean, let me know if I'm wrong, but it just seems like a huge hit to film students or enthusiasts out there who just like to make cool films with gun props. So yeah, it's quite simple, I guess. I mean, those are the three groups that I kind of wanted to talk to in particular about Bill C-21 and what you guys can do to contribute, whether you're young, outside the country, or in this case, a film student that maybe isn't fully aware what's at stake, but maybe you are, and I hope you are, because that would be great. Maybe there's something you can do, and I think those three groups are very capable of really packing a punch and really contributing to the fight against Bill C-21. What's important is that we acknowledge that we're all in this together. There is so much at stake here, more than some of us may know. So fight for your community, fight for your hobby, fight for whatever it is that Bill C-21 is putting at risk. Let's work together. Let's spread this wealth of information and awareness, and let's do anything that we can to spread that awareness and make sure everyone whom this matters to does their part, and we can just walk away from this victorious. We can say, this ain't gonna happen, not today, not ever, and we will thrive. Let's use Bill C-21 as an opportunity to find our voice, stand up for ourselves, and work with those who are also seeking to make sure this does not go through. Do whatever you can and work together, and we will be just fine. Anyway, I don't know how many of these kind of videos I'm gonna make. Again, if there's some big update or something crazy happens, I will make a video about it. I just wanted to make a video talking to these particular three groups that can contribute to stopping C-21. So go out, play, have fun, make some friends, and just spread that awareness, okay? We're all brothers and sisters here, and yeah. Okay, so anyway, I'm out. I gotta go. I'm like a sweaty mess right now. There's something about sitting here and just like, I don't know. It's weird. I want to go out and record some Airsoft, have some fun, make some videos, and yeah. So I'm gonna just keep doing my thing. For those wondering about the channel in particular, I'm gonna just continue. This is sort of, I wanted to do like a 1-2 punch for Bill C-21 and just kind of move on in the meantime at least, and just play some Airsoft, have a good time, and yeah, just keep you guys happy as best I can. So I will see you next time, and just remember to keep fighting and don't give up. Don't give up.